Hi, my name is Larry Leonard.
I'm Joyce Gilchrist. I'm from Kitchener, Ontario.
Well, my name is Craig Wilson, and I have been coming to Stayner Camp since I was a baby.
My name is Dave Ban. I'm from the Missionary Church in Auburn.
My name is Killian, and I'm 8.
Well, my first recollection of being at camp was when I was 5 years old. Now, I know I was here earlier because my parents would have brought me as an infant, because they used to come up for the Sunday services and then they would drive home at night. But when I was 5 years old, my brother, who was 15, drove a truck up here with a bunch of teenagers from Dixon's Hill area. My aunt and my mother and I came with him, and my mother made the truck into a camper. And we lived in the camper for that week while the kids went to youth conference.
Tell us a little bit about your experience as a little one.
Yeah, sure. I think I was kicked out just as often as I went. Actually, when I ended up in ministry years later, some of the people that had taught the kids program actually said, "Really? Ministry? Wow."
I think my favorite things about Stayner Camp were the singers and the speakers. We had, when I was really little, we had the Cathedral Quartet one year, and they're from Nashville, but they came, and one of the bass singer was George Yunts, and every night he would get the kids all to come to the front, and he would sing the laughing song to us. When they left, I can still remember. I'm not sure how old I was, maybe 6, 7, I don't know. But when they left, their bus went out the driveway, and I cried. I cried. It was my boyfriend. My boyfriend, he sang to me every night.
For me growing up, I would say the things I remember most, I always remember the Southern Gospel bands, the cathedrals. I love them. George Johns, he was always my favorite. I always liked the bass singers. I was always drawn to the bass singers. I think that's why I play the bass guitar now.
We can say that my granddaughter and grandson are the 6th generation of family coming to Stayner. I'm blessed to be able to say that it was my great-grandfather, Silas Cressman, who was instrumental in these grounds being bought and used for the purpose of a family camp.
Well, over there, when I was a child, you went in and you went to the washroom, and then they all flushed at the same time. And it was not very funny. You wanted to be off by the time they flushed. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, well, my dad helped build that tabernacle over there. He walked the beams and the roof and all kinds of things when they were building it, because we were living up here then, in 47.
Oh, remember pitch and praise and jumping on the benches and breaking them? What were they, like 2 or 3 inches thick, and we'd break them, like.
Funny moments. I mean, pitch and praise was, some of those days, newsboys coming here, like we hadn't a clue, right? But funny times, just capture the flag out in the field, and getting to hardly being able to wait through the year until we'd come here again and see people that we only saw here and reconnecting.
Well, that was a great time when there'd be about 2,000 people here on the ground and kids, and what a great time and a great learning time with God, and sleeping on the cold, hard ground, and even some weekends when it was snowing. But again, good memories, and friendships were bonded back then with the different things we went through.
Stayner Camp has been a very sacred place in reinforcing my core values and encouraging me in my faith through the witness of the faithfulness of God in the previous generation. And to see that being transferred on to the next generation, that's very important to us.
There's something special about this place. I think it's been saturated in the tears of salvation, and that has made it a place where hearts can be opened in incredible ways to him.
It's kind of just been woven into who we are, and you don't even know how much of your memories, your life was built on Stayner Camp until you start thinking about it. And it's amazing. It's amazing.